What's going on, gamers? So we got WUCHANG Fallen Feathers getting a new pre-order trailer right here, by the way. Release date, all that. And remember, this game is dropping on Game Pass, so they did end up revealing that too. So we ended up getting another potential banger that's coming to Game Pass. And when it comes to these type of games, here's what I want to say. That Microsoft does a good job with providing these on their ecosystem. Like if you take a look at like Code Vein, Lords of the Fallen 1, the new Lords of the Fallen, right? Liza P, uh, Wild Hearts, any type of Souls aspect games, they have them all on Game Pass. Besides, obviously, like stuff like Elden Ring and all that, but I mean, like the other types that are like that, they secure them. Remember that one last year? I beat them all too by every single one. Wulong Fallen Dynasty? Yeah, I beat that. That was great too. Like I said, Liza P, that was great. Highly recommend checking out Liza P if y'all haven't. It's an amazing game. But here's another game that's kind of like in that same field where you kind of feel like this could be either a high 70 meta game or it could be up in the 80 range. If it gets up in the 80 range, this is good for this type of game. And I see potential. Obviously, I'm more excited for Phantom Blade Zero, but for this being on Game Pass, knowing that I don't have to worry about that, because Phantom Blade is a game I probably want to support, um, it'll make me just want to download it day one. So let's check this out. And some things that I have to say is look out for the second half of the trailer. I've seen it once. It's good towards the second half. One thing that I like is I like the variety, and you'll see what I mean as we get deeper into this trailer. So here we go. Ponies sit. 505, that's right.
Sisters we are.
That's them right there.
Sisters will stay. Sisters from birth. Sisters till grave. Smithies they are. Scissors they'll make. A tool for us to help us escape.
So this is a boss fight. See, can we turn this up? No, okay, so 1080p. I figured so. That's okay then. That's why I didn't do 4K. Alright, interesting intro.
Yeah, my sister. Is it you?
So we see right away, this is definitely not like Phantom Blade, like the tone and the pace. It's not even like some of those other games. It has that quality, but there's a unique China DNA in here that we kind of see. And it kind of swings a bit fast like Dynasty Warriors or somewhere closer to a Neo type aspect. But it has its own, like I said, unique identity as well in a certain sense. So we see that fast pacedness here, getting that rotation down, dodging everything, parrying everything perfectly. It looks solid. Okay, so those are carries. Okay, I like that. They dodged and they threw a projectile at the boss. So we don't know what the hell that is, but we're kind of getting some ideas here. And you can see everything pretty much down here with buffs and everything. What weapon they're using. Notice how she's changing weapons. I like how you can change weapons on the go the way that they're doing that. This is where it gets even more interesting. So obviously this is a two-phase fight. And when I seen the first phase, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is solid enough. This seems like a Game Pass type of game. But on this second half of the trailer, it picks up a little bit. There's some more things to get more interesting. I'm like, okay, there's some more spiciness here, so let's get ready for that. This is why I'm kind of letting you guys know that. Once again, they just changed through like 4 different weapons. That goes the 5th weapon. This variety is insane. Definitely a fan of that last weapon. So it's interesting thinking of the lightning element closing in real quick, then switching on another weapon and keeping up a more DPS rotation. Like you could see this factoring in on this game for sure. Like I said, if you pay attention down here, definitely this first icon in the middle, you will see that that's where they're changing their weapons at aspects. Like it's pretty interesting because we see 4 dots right here and 2 over there, and an element to the left. And there goes our release date right there, July 24th, 2025. So it's going to be coming to Game Pass Day 1. Microsoft paid to secure this, which I think is a smart idea. Definitely for a game like this. It'll just be better for it to kind of be on there while it sells on other platforms. I think, like I said, the second half of that trailer definitely spiced up, the hype a little bit. I wouldn't say that it blew me away or anything, but to have something coming out of China is actually pretty nice. I want to see as much unique identities come out as possible. Like we saw that from, like I said, I mean, hell, even Wulong Fallen Dynasty was cool, but we definitely saw it with Wukong more than any other game. Now we have this game coming. We got Phantom Blade coming. These are like video games that are developed to where you have a beginning and end, right? It's not a gotcha game. So it's like, okay, I want to keep seeing more games come out of China that are actually coming from actually developed games that are high quality, even solid to good games too. Same thing with South Korea. Want to see more stuff coming out of there. India will probably be joining in the future because Sony was doing some Indian hero projects over there, and just seeing other cultures come in now is nice. We see what France is doing with Claire 33. So that type of stuff I love seeing because like we're not used to seeing those worlds on this market today. We're most likely used to seeing Japanese and Western games, but we're not used to seeing Chinese games, South Korean games, India games, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So this just makes things interesting. Game Pass, once again, having a good amount of variety in their ecosystem, which I think is, say, this year, yeah, this is the best year of Game Pass, period. Like, hands down. No other years have compared to this. That's where the service was like, yeah, but finally, it gets like really good this year. Continuing from like last year too, like that quarter where they finished off with Indiana Jones, Stalker, and COD, and then going into this continuously. Yeah, they're doing a very good job. So they're finally getting some like really good reaping going for them. But how long can this go on? I'm curious to see. Uh, But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this trailer. Like I said, I liked it. I like how they turned it up, put the rock music there. The variety of weapons is really good, along with elements as you see. You didn't see them use those weapons in the first phase, So it's almost like they had a whole new, arsenal of new weapons coming out with new elements, having certain mechanics that are needed in certain situations. So this looks like this could be a fun game. I like what I saw. Definitely looked like 60 frames per second. So I don't know what they were showing it on, but we'll figure out in late July, won't we? So yeah, ponies, sit down. I probably would have not got this game if it wasn't on Game Pass, to be honest with you, because I feel like with this year, I have so many other games. I also have Elden Ring Night Rain. I have Phantom Blade Zero. You know what I mean? I think Wukong may get his DLC this year. It would have been a game that I did get down the line on sale, though. But usually, any type of Souls games, I would buy day one, but there's so many coming out that I'm like, all right, man, let me just wait to see how it does first. You know what I mean? So, but hey, we'll be checking this out and streaming it. So, look forward to that in the future. All right, y'all. Peace out. Have a great day.